Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the whole world, the whole universe. And then He sent thousands of messengers. The purpose of sending those messengers on earth was to call people and to remind people about the purpose of creation, and to call people to turn back to Allah, to remember Allah, and to establish the deen of Allah. And the deen which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent was Al-Islam. Among those thousands of messengers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and He made him the last and final messenger to this world till the day of judgment. Till the Yawmul Qiyamah comes, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was made His final messenger with the last deen and deen of haqq, and with the deen of haqq. And Allah completed this deen, Islam, through Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam announced about the revelation of Quran, his own friends and relatives left him alone. Very few people accepted Islam. Among them were Khadija radiallahu anha, or Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam showed an example of strive and struggle, and his sabr and his patience. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam showed an example of sabr. For this deen, he had to face many tortures. His own daughters were given divorce. He was beaten, and at the end he had to migrate from his own land, from his own birthplace, Makkah, and he left Makkah for Medina, which he did not want to. He wanted to live in Makkah, but he had to migrate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala then gave him victory, and he came back to Makkah and conquered it. There were many battles which Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam fought against the mushrikeen, against the kuffar and munafiqeen, and Allah gave victory to Islam. Why Allah gave them victory is because of the firmness and iman which the companions had in their heart. They used to keep this world in their hands and deen in their heart. But for us, my brothers and sisters, we keep this world in our heart, and we keep the deen of Allah in our hand, and we leave it. Every day and night, we leave this deen, and we follow the footsteps of Shaitan. And who are we to give victory to Islam? And who are we to establish Khilafah? Or who are we to do something for Islam? We are nothing. We are the people who need Islam. Islam doesn't need us. If we have no Islam, we are humiliated, and we are not respected. It's Allah who gives victory to His deen. It's Allah who gives victory to His people, to His slaves. We cannot fight our own desire. We cannot fight our own self. We are not ready to pray 5 times, which is fard upon us. Most of us do not know the meaning of La ilaha illallah. Most of the Muslims are not giving charity, are not doing zakat. They are not fasting. So who are we? We are nobody to give victory to Islam or to fight for Islam. We are nobody. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who gives chance to Muslims for shahada. It's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who bless Muslims to fight in His cause, in the cause which will take you in Jannah. We have examples of companions who sacrificed everything. They sacrificed their own wealth, their own wives, their own children, their own mothers, for the deen of haqq to prevail, for the deen of haqq to establish on the earth. We have the example. Apart from being like them, we start following the footsteps of shaitan, the footsteps of kuffar. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala humiliated us. And the only thing which will give our respect, which will give our izzah back, is to turn back to the deen, is to try and strive and struggle to follow the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like how companions did. This deen doesn't need us, my brothers and sisters. Islam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't need us. If we are not fulfilling the commandments of Allah, Allah will replace us with other people who will come and work for the deen and to prevent and to prevail the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are nobody. We see nowadays people fighting for secularism. We see Muslims fighting for democracy. We find Muslims fighting for nationalism. Where are the people who fight for Islam, for the real cause? Every day we see there are protests. The protests to protect the democracy. Protests to protect the secularism. Protest to protect the constitution, the man-made laws. And where is the protest? Where is the street marches to protect the izzah of Islam, to establish and to prevail the deen of Haqq? This is the truth, my brothers and sisters. Muslims are living in dark. Muslims are not ready to stand for their deen. They don't know the purpose of their own creation, and they are not fulfilling the cause why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created them.